It's dog number one. And dog number my dog. She's the better dog. What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the card table, where today we're actually going to show off the real deck that goes in this deck box. I know, link down below as always. The previous one, it was Tachikaze. But this is the only Pale Moon's allowed to go in the Pale Moon box. Which are regards. Anyways, yeah, Pale Moon. Super excited to have this finally done. This is kind of my alpha build, plus a couple of modifications after the first tournament that I played. Today I ended up going 2-2. I beat two different Protect decks, Dark Regulars and Bug Mega Colony. Then I ended up losing the Shadow Paladins and Murakuma, which is retarded, but that's why I'm going to make a couple of modifications. Anyways, let's get started. This is an Axel deck, of course, which I have my lovely Asuka token for. I'd love to get some more of these, but super happy to at least have one. It's the starter, same starter everyone has. Except I don't know why they did a G-Era one. There's so many other things that they could have done. Whatever, Luck Potion's coming out soon. Grade 3 lineup. You got 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's not right. I can count, that's 9. 9 grade 3s. 4 Golden Beast Tamer, she is our main ride target, of course. 2 skills. First of all, she powers up your front row as long as you've got at least 5 cards out, which is super easy to do in this build. And on attack, you can blast 1, shove a card into Soul from your hand to call 2 cards out from Soul. Not necessarily a combo starter, but she does chain a lot of things, and it's really useful knowing that you can guard everything and just have a single card in hand that you drew from turn to start off things. Really good solid card. Love it. Love it. Would love an SVR. But what I want more for high rarity of is Alice. We got 2 and 2 here. This is one of the changes I did make after tournaments. I was previously running 3 and 1. But, long story short, neither of these guys really mattered too much. They both mattered kind of equally, rather. And I just was never really seeing them or using them. If anything, he was a lot more useful than him. Anyways, Alice, on ride, he'd call Nightmare Doll out of Soul. Workeroids, that's what they're called. I'm smart. Yeah, it's basically just her and these two right now. One of the promos we will be getting next month, it will be another Workeroid, which does have good effects, so I'll have an Alice build for that at some point. But until then, just go in with 2 of her, I guess. Because it's always a gift, it's still nice, it's just not the best. She just has a nice ability afterwards, though, that you can pay the cost, counter blast 1, soul blast 1, call another card out of Soul by putting her in Soul. So she does chain attacks really cool. Glass Cannon. All there's to say. Plus 3 for every card in Soul, but you do have to counter blast 1 after he attacks or Soul blast everything. Basically all he does, but you do get to draw a card off him by putting 2 cards in Soul. So helps you queue her up to give you some fuel. And it's a -2 to get a +1, but it does kind of even it out because you're setting up for your combos. Finally, this guy is kind of on the start of the show. Does not have a gift, but what he does do is extend combos. So basic effect, Soul Blast 1, Soul Blast 1. Soul Blast 1, choose one of your rear guards, shove it in Soul. Then he gets +5, and if you have not counter charge yet, then you counter charge. Really cool because the deck doesn't have any counter charge except for him and that's. But they're both very, very situational, let's say. So he's really cool. He swings 17 on his own. And like I said, does shove your rear guards into Soul, which helps you combo. Excuse me. Moving on, grade 2s. You got 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 of those. It's very similar to this, except without the counter charge. Just shove a card into Soul, give her +3. This is Vanguard or Rear Guard skills, so it's really good to make this your primary ride target. Because you will be swinging 12 on your turn, which will help out a lot against Force Clans. Jumpin' Jill's kind of your huge combo piece with Alice. When you call her out of Soul, it has to be out of Soul. You could take a card, put in Soul, Then take a card out of Soul, put it on Rear Circle. She does have to call a grade 1, which kind of sucks, but a lot of times you'll just be saving combos with this card. Your other excuse me, I am talking weird right now. Yeah. Nitro Jugular is your other grade 2 target for Nightmare Doll. On place from hands, which is a lot more specific. That's why I only run 2, as opposed to 4 the card that comes out of Soul. But he does let you scry 2, look at 2 cards, take a card from hand, look at 2 cards, put one of those cards into your Soul, and the other one goes bottom deck. So it helps you set up combo, and it helps you stack triggers back up on him. Useful, not the most useful. I might go like 3/3 or cut one of these for a third of him, but I like him at 2. He does his job, and it's a nice right target. Finally, Dancer. Because it's kind of like him as your countercharge engine. But he basically says at the end of the turn, if you have all your damage face down, shove him in Soul and get a free countercharge. Neat. Between these two, you're looking at 2 a turn, but like I said, really situational because that has to be if you haven't countercharged. That has to be if all your damage is face down. Great ones. Got 12 of those. This is literally the only lineup that they have right now. The other grade ones are not totally trash, but they're just the normal perfect and something that might be worth trying out. Anyways, start with Targeting Presenter. He is your main ride targets. On ride, on place, you can Soul Charge 1, and if you do ride on top of him, you can take a card from hand, put it in Soul, and then you Soul Charge top card deck, and you can call it if you want to. Very high risk, high reward on a sagging effect. However, you will be using it all the time. I cannot think of a single game where I didn't just Starting Presenter, just Soul Charge everything possible. Yeah, really good. You do stack your effects on this, so say you raise on your starter, you'll ride, Soul Charge of him, then draw the card. And like I said, when you're riding me, you're essentially Soul Charging 2 and potentially calling a card out of Soul, while setting up some potential combo pieces that like to be in the Soul, like, say, Jumping Gel. Midnight Bunny is your other greatest Soul Charge engine ever. As long as she's boosting anything, you can Soul Charge 1, and she has a nice on attack, on hit skill, that if the attack she boosts hits, Soul Charger, Counterblast 1, and call anything out of Soul. This makes anything that she boosts automatically amazing, because you're getting a +1 on your Soul, and at the same time, having that thread of, oh hey, what's all these cool stuff in the Soul, we can go ahead and continue the combo. Great card. Just the Counterblast 1 kind of sucks. And finally is the star, she has to be good because she's in 7k, triple rare, grade 1. Triple Refuses. Real simple skill, when she goes in Soul from the field, you could Soul Blast her, or any copy of her that's in your Soul, to call any card out. Cute. Alright, so let me just point out a couple cards that could combo off this real quick. Shabam. Shabloom. I don't know what I'm pointing at anymore. There's good stuff that she does. Oh, this kid, just shove cards in the Soul. What I did a couple times was kind of put her on Axel Circle. So you're off one of these kids that just put a card back in Soul, and then you just go swing 17, swing for 17 because you're putting a card in Soul. By the way, activate effects. Let's call out, let's say, Jumping Joe skill. Soul Charge the thing that hasn't attacked you yet, and then we're going to call a grade 1 out boost to boost it. So on and so forth. You just get massive advantage off of this card along with these guys. That's why I am maxing her out, and the one of this has actually done a lot more help than hindrance. Finally, triggers. 6 crit, 6 draw. This is another change I made. And of course, 4 heal. Now, in the original builds, which I was going to say, I did run 8 crits, 4 draws, so that way. Like I said, against Markumo, where... Against Markumo, where you can't always ride, you can't always stand, you're missing out on a lot of your drive checks. So I figured the draw triggers are going to help out there. You don't necessarily mill as much as you think you would. Really, the only Soul engine is these two that are constantly Soul Charging. He lets you Soul Charge a little bit. But like, you don't really have too many random soldiers. Like Rambloo just mills the whole time, or Tachi eats everything up. That said, because of that, every card does count, which means that I do like having more resources. Once again, this would help out a lot against Murakumo. I could also see stuff like Shadow Pound that retires your board because you want to constantly have stuff there and have units to place. Because as long as you have more cards than they could PPD, you could still be fine against PPD's effect. It's quick overview of the deck. Overall, it's cute. It's cute. Like, as long as you're on Golden Beast Hammer, you're freaking fine. It is a little counterblast heavy, which I don't like. Like I said, you do have those countercharge options, but they're very peculiar. And that's very combo heavy. I mean, you get multi-attacks, but you need counterblast for it. It's got huge swole attacks, but you need counterblast for it. And you have a lot of setups, so you should always have what you want in Soul. That said, there was a couple games where I just sat in my Soul with like literally a bunch of triggers. Anyways, that is 1.0. Let me know down below what you guys think. If you got any suggestions, like I said, this is very much an alpha build. I would love to have an alpha build later on once the other card comes out. And thumbs up for Yaska. That needs to be SVR. That needs to be OR. And I don't feel like showing you the rest of my Pokemon stuff right now. Anyways, like, comment down below. Subscribe and stuff. And check back later for another video on things. I know I'm doing one for the new Gear Chronicle card, but I'll probably just do this at the end of every week since we're finally on that freaking set for reveals. Anyways, Jared signing off. I'm gonna show you my puppy again. She's taking a little nappy. It's late. Puppy needs her sleep. Bye-bye. Yep.